Beauty Beyond An Inner Secret is a beautiful mythical story that follows Elmia, a fairy.
My name is Mimo, Bloree. I am an actress, a model before I became an actress in Toronto Film School. I'm a recent graduate from Toronto Film School. I'm an alternative model. I basically do clothing modeling and some hair model, and I've done like nature, and I've done like different kind of modeling. I've done it. So that's all the modeling I've done it, and I've been published in magazines. I've been published in several magazines in the United States. One of them, Surround Beauty magazine. They published me in Ohio for 7 times in their magazine, and I was also published by a very well-known magazine called Dark Beauty magazine as well last year, which we did a very beautiful nature, like a butterfly, like a fairy-looking thing that has some concept with your short film, something like that. I looked like a fairy, so they put it for nature for summer 2015. They posted that. Why I enjoy filmmaking? I love to see the story with my eyes, stories, and it's nice to see that. I'm sure a lot of people love films, It's something everybody, you can ask somebody, says, you like films? Say, no, I don't like it, because it's entertaining. It brings the social life of others, and brings a lot of different stories that you may not know about, and it's inspiring. It's good to, well, first I was doing modeling, and my modeling took me to one day. One of my friend was at my shoot, and she, in Windsor, Ontario, I lived, and she asked me to do a short film with her, and she wanted me to act in it. I told her I've never acted before, I've done modeling, but she told me that she's going to teach me on the set, which was my first time ever shooting a short film. It was a horror movie in Windsor, Ontario called Call Me a Revenge. I was the lead actor for that. It went right and good. It was nice. So from there, I was so passionate and so much, because I had so much fun on set. The action, the calling, and cutting, and memorizing lines, and all that, feelings there, it's different. It's different in modeling than standing somewhere and just posing, You're getting a lot of emotion, feelings using, So it did make me want to do more than modeling, speaking roles, and then I loved the fact that I was speaking in the movie, and, and I could bring some other social life to TV, and it was a good story too. My goals are what I dream of. My goals are, it's to start getting an agency right now, which I'm planning to apply next week for, and acting agency I'm talking about, because I do have modeling agency, I don't have acting agencies, so I'm trying to get an agent to start working in the industry. And yeah, my goals is to pursue acting, just keep doing acting, because I love that. I don't think I'm gonna be good other than acting, Well, it's a fairy tale story. It's a beautiful story. Every child, we were child before, and kids always have those imagination and thought of actually existing of those things, and so they clear their mind to beautiful thoughts, and imagination of fairy tales, and when the good ones against the bad, and that's how kids love it. So myself, I'm very into those stories, because I love to always dress like a fairy before, and even I've done it in costumes, Halloween. So as I have a daughter to myself, she's 4, and she's all about these cartoons and fairy tales and the stories that I tell her about the tooth fairy, this and that. She loves them, So since I was a child, I had so much passion. And when I heard your story, it inspired me to read more about it, and knowing what it is and who would watch it really. And it really inspired me to actually act in it as a fairy, when the fairy comes to the jungle, and then she sees a little rabbit, and then she picks him up, and she talks to him and tells him how she knew him from before, and how he grown up right now, you know, and she's gonna see him again. It's just beautiful. And then how at the end she gets sad that we're gonna be attacked, you know. And even though those all beautiful things around us, from the bads, we're gonna be always like we're gonna be from the bad people, bad creatures that out there, we're gonna be attacked, you know, and our life would be doomed and stuff. So the story, it's really inspiring when you hear about something like that, even in the world right now, when we leave, not only children, people suffer out there, you know, because of the bad, you know, bad people that makes them suffer. So that's how as much as I know about the story, is this much, that I read my part about the fairy, how she enters the jungle. Elmia, I describe her very sophisticated, strong, and a lot of inner, and you know, she has a lot of. She's a strong woman that she knows that with her beauty, with her love, with her thing, she can help others. So she's in my imagination, she's a very strong and independent woman, you know.
Like
inspired by her. Inside every woman there is a beauty. Inside every woman there is a beauty. So when a woman talks to woman, they have to talk like when they talk to others, they talk with love and you know, care so much. So when you feel that connection with the woman, and the woman care, it comes from the woman, because at the end they're mothers, you know, they're caring. That's what I believe. So that's how they connect to each other. At the end, they're woman, and every woman, there is some angel inside her. Not that man that they don't have, but I'm sure women do. I think this movie should be made because of it's a beautiful story about fairy tales. Like, children love such a story, especially my daughter. I see her; she watches a lot of story like that, you know. And for children, it's very very inspiring, very a lot of imagination in it, and they would love watching stuff like that. And every time for them, it's a new thing. You know, when you give them a new story with fairy tales, for them it's more happiness, more new stuff coming, you know, to their brain, to their imagination. They can imagine more. I see even adult can't watch this movie. It's they can also watch it because it's entertaining also for adult, because of the story comes from behind. Even you know, adult can leave some, you know, thought of it, you know, of that period of time. But I can relate to kids in the age of even 14, 4 to 14, you know, they will watch it and really enjoy that film. 4 to 14 for sure, they would enjoy the film.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure as an adult myself, I watch cartoons and I watch fairy tales, I watch all these stories, so.
Right, it's more like a family type.
Family type of movie, and more family would go, you know, for it, and we sit and watch it, you know, because they love their kids to be entertained in such a way, you know. Well, the money would go for sure to the equipment, to the work, that the effort that the crew puts on the set, you know, and the actors, and the expenses that you need to buy, the food, and you know, all the other stuff to make sure everybody's on set, everybody doing the good job, you know, this film is getting out clearly. So the funding more goes to the crew and the work that it's done for the film.